Everything you said we already knew, more or less.
Well, here's something that you didn't know. 2 of those special atomic bombs haven't gone off.
What is going on, fellow forgers? It's your boy Hyperion, and whether or not you're a new viewer or a returning subscriber, you're probably wondering, how do you get your Forge content featured here on the channel? Now, unlike some channels, my process is pretty transparent, I would say. I'm pretty straightforward, I'm pretty clear and evident about how I pick my maps, and I want to share that process with you guys because I want to reach out to more people and make sure I'm getting the largest scope of community maps as possible. Now, there are 3 different ways your content can be featured here on the channel. The first kind is a straight up map feature. About 4 minutes long, I talk about the map, its gameplay a little bit. I dive into some basic, pretty pan shots and zooms and fallbacks or whatever, and I show some gameplay. These are maps that really impressed me in one way or the other, either through the gameplay or through aesthetic appeal. I try to make sure when I feature maps in this category, they deliver on both ends of that spectrum. They don't have to be, the next best map ever. But they're maps I feel are worth bookmarking for sure and playing a couple times, and they bring something maybe new to the table, or they do something old in a really refreshing way. They're just fun maps and they really stick out to me. The next kind of map feature comes from what is called a first look. My exclusive first look series is when I dive into people's content that they're willing to show to me first and allow me to showcase before any other channel. Now, this process is maybe a little more tight because I want to make sure when I'm doing these exclusive first looks, it's something that's going to be eye-catching, or it's really interesting, and it's going to make people, dash to it and talk about it and discuss it. What I really want inside the comments for these videos is discussion about the map, because it's usually an unfinished product or it's coming soon. I want to get people hyped for it. I want to help you build hype for your product. Finally, the last kind of feature you can get on the channel is through a live gameplay. I live stream Halo every Thursday. If I play something that's really cool or really fun and I just want to show the gameplay to the subscribers, I will. These are really simple. I don't really have like a 1-2 step process for getting these done. It's just when something sticks out to me. That's when I throw in a live gameplay video and I let the viewers decide, is it worth the bookmark or the download. There's examples of all 3 types of features on the channel already, so check them out so you can get an idea of maybe how you want your content featured. Now, with that all being said, how do you get your content featured on the channel? I've got to play the map. I never feature anything that I haven't played or seen in game. And typically seen in game is not enough. I've got to play it maybe 1 or 2 or 3 times before I decide if it's feature worthy. Best way to have me play your map is to submit it to my customs lobby, the Thursday 13. Every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, I play through 13 community maps. And it's not just a straight up customs lobby, it's also for testing. So if you have something that you're kind of working on and you need to get it tested, whether it be a mini game, a 1v1, a BTB, an infection, it can be anything. You can throw it in the Thursday 13 and we'll play it live on stream. The streams are archived, so if you are looking for feedback but you couldn't make the live stream, you can watch it after the fact and you can write down what you hear. I take down written feedback for you on the map so you can look at that afterwards. So like I said, the best way to have me feature the map is for me to play it, and I never guarantee anybody a feature really, unless I'm already decided, yes, I'll be featuring this. Just submitting your map to the lobby is not a guarantee of a feature, but it is a guarantee it'll be played live on stream for my viewer base, and that helps you get some publicity there as well. There are 2 other really awesome things you can do. You can subscribe to the channel, and that's kind of a no-brainer. The more people that are subscribed to the channel, the more the channel is recommended across the Halo Forge spectrum, the gaming spectrum, the Halo spectrum, whatever. The more possible audience members the channel will reach, and if you do get featured, that's more publicity for you. And it's, it's a kind thing to do. It also helps other people who are getting featured get that, attention that they deserve. You can also follow me on Twitter. That's probably the best way to keep up to date with what I'm currently working on in terms of videos or my own Forge projects or what I've got planned special. Twitter is a really great resource for me to really reach out to people, and I want to try to pull as many people into that base as possible. I usually trade a follow for a follow, so it is what it is. Another good way to get your map recognized by me outside of me directly playing it comes from either 1, posting it on Forge Hub. If you're not familiar with Forge Hub, I'll put a link in the description below. It's a site for Forge hubbing. It'll make more sense if you go visit the site. Second, you can add me on Xbox and join in with my Xbox club for my customs lobby. I'm always encouraging people to post their content in there because I do check the feed in that club so I can see what people are working on. It can be finished, it can be a work in progress, it's whatever. I just like seeing what you guys are doing, and sometimes it helps me get an idea of what I want to feature next. I hope this video has been helpful to you guys. Like I said, subscribe, like the video. If you have any questions at all, don't be afraid to ask, I can answer them. I just try to be kind of general and broad in this video so you can get an idea of what you can do to get your stuff featured here on the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys maybe on a map feature.